A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to your Saturday 1 p.m. bulletin. I hope your weekend is off to a smooth start. Wherever you're tuned in from, thank you so much for making us a part of your Saturday afternoon. My name is Peter Kamau. Let's get started. President William Ruto has called out leaders in the united opposition, accusing them of criticizing his leadership without offering alternatives. Speaking at Maseno School during celebrations to mark 120 years of existence, the president urged every Kenyan to put their best foot forward in driving the country forward. He was accompanied by a host of leaders, including ODM party leader Dr. Oburu Oginga and Kisumu Governor Professor Anyang' Nyong'o.
That with the same courage, we can take this institution to the next 120 years. What began with six sons of African chiefs gathering under the shade of the Maseno tree has evolved into one of the most distinguished educational institutions in the African continent. The name Maseno is derived from the hickory tree, scientifically known as kaya, but locally called Oseno in the Luo and Oluseno in Luya, a fitting symbol for an institution whose roots runs deep and whose legacy has endured across generations. From its earliest years, Maseno embraced not only academic instruction.
We'll bring you more of that story later on in this bulletin. ODM party leader Dr. Oburu Oginga has broken his silence following days of public speculation over his absence from the country's political arena, saying he's neither sick or abducted. Addressing the media in Kisumu on Friday, Oburu said he's healthy, active, and firmly in control of party affairs, dismissing rumors and speculation that had emerged. Oburu, who has skipped major public events including ODM's two-day retreat in Mombasa, said he was just taking a rest, maintaining ODM is stable and functional.
I just want to assure, and first of all, I want to thank Kenyans for their concern about my absence, and I want to assure them that I am up and about, and I'm not abducted, I'm not sick, I'm quite okay. It was just a bit of not just a rest, but I was also busy giving directions here and there to our party, because our party was not absent. Our party is present, and it is present fully. It is doing its activities as normal. So because we are a structured party, we don't depend on one person.
In other news, medical doctors in the country are demanding a 30% salary increase, saying the government's proposed 12% increment is insufficient. Speaking at the KMPDU conference after the swearing-in of newly elected officials, Secretary General Dr. Dajvi Atela unveiled proposals for a new collective bargaining agreement. He argued that the government's offer does not match the rise in cost of living. Doctors further noted that even a 30% raise falls short, citing sharp increases in fuel prices and basic commodities over the past 5 years. They also called for comprehensive medical insurance and urged the government to absorb medical interns into the public health system.
Brothers and sisters, leadership that we are given in the union is not to rule, is not to govern, is not to exercise power. But what you have bestowed upon us today, which we take with utmost humility, is to serve you and to offer service. There is a trust that we have taken, that each and every leader that is here today that has been elected, that today you saw it unanimously ratify, are outside there to represent you when they meet chief officers, to represent you when they meet governors, to represent you when they go to State House, or to represent you when you meet the ministers. So that is the role. That as Dabji, Atela alone, I'm different. But as SG in any capacity, as chair in any capacity, when I speak to any of the authorities, I speak knowing very well that there are 10,000 doctors that I represent for the issues that need to be discussed. And from our oath today, which has been taken by each of us, the last thing that we will want to do, and I know we can never do, is to not comply with that oath, is to go against the Constitution of the Union, is to go to any place and speak for ourselves, not for the membership that have elected us. That is a trust that I can attest to you, and I think based on the regime of 2021, 2025, 2026, you can all attest that there were doubts probably before. There were thoughts in our ADC which we have here.
We have more of that story in our subsequent bulletins later on. Samuel Mushinanyaga has clinched the UDA party ticket for the July 16th Ol-Kalou parliamentary by-election after securing 3,221 votes in the party primaries held on Friday. He was closely followed by George Wambogu Kanuri alias Delight with 3,077 votes, while Peter Njoroge Mugo managed 1,049 votes. The contest, which drew 10 aspirants, was marked by low voter turnout. Out of 72,000 registered voters, only 8 ballots were cast. In his acceptance speech, Mushina hailed the process as transparent and urged his competitors to rally behind him to ensure UDA's victory in the upcoming by-election.
For the last 2 wards, Kanjuire, George, 683, Mushina, 847.
Pia kwa wale ambao tulikuwa tunashindana na wao, nitachukua hii nafasi kusema ya kwamba hiki kilikuwa kinyang'anyiro, na ninawaalika ili waje tujiunge pamoja, ili tarehe 16 huu ushindi tuweze kuupatia chama chetu cha UDA. Na ninajua ya kwamba tutaandamana pamoja, na huu ushindi tarehe 16 utakuwa ni wetu.
Still in Ol-Kalou, residents of Ol-Kalou constituency turned out in large numbers for the DCP party primaries to pick the party's flag bearer for the July 16th by-election. Unlike UDA, DCP opted for a manual voting process, with the exercise progressing smoothly across polling stations. Party members expressed confidence in the transparency of the system. DCP Deputy Party Leader Cleophas Malala assured aspirants of a free, fair and verifiable process, saying the analog method minimizes chances of manipulation. 8 candidates are contesting, all pledging to support whoever emerges victorious.
Wananchi wazalendo wamejitokeza kwa wingi leo, tofauti kubwa sana na vile kuliana.
Hapa ni DCP, muende coast, zile uchaguzi zote, hata saa hizi tunaomba hata pale, tunaona pale kwa mheshimiwa Ngeno pale DCP bado iko chonjo, bado tunashikanisha ground.
Hii yetu ni kura ambayo unaona ni sanduku iko, unaweka kura yako hapo na mnahesabu vile inahesabika. So ningependa kuambia kwamba walikuwa na wasiwasi, haongeweza fanya hivyo sababu ndoo yao haingejaa na ingeonekana. Hata ile kura 1,100 walipata, pia waliongezea sababu waliona ni jioni inafika wakaongezea. So sisi tutafanya kura kwa usawa, hakuna mambo ya kujificha, na matokeo itatoka leo katika tallying center yetu, tumeshapanga mzuri.
A section of leaders from the Western region have proposed that Cabinet Secretary for Cooperatives and MSMEs, Wycliffe Oparanya, be President William Ruto's running mate in the 2027 general election. Speaking in Bumula constituency, the leaders led by Kabuchai MP Majimbo Kalasinga said they would only support President William Ruto if a leader from the Mulembe community is named deputy president. They warned that failure to do so would push them to rally behind Edwin Sifuna in challenging President Ruto.
Miaka 3 iliyopita testimony yao.
Mahali huko hapo, kama watakubali kukupea wewe flaka bea ya kukuwa rais wa nchi ya Kenya, mimi Majimbo takuja ni kusupport. Na kama hawakupei wewe, haki ya Mungu mwami opara, kama hawakupei wewe, Waluya tumejipanga. Sisi tumetembea. Kama Linda Mwananchi tumetembea. Haki ya Mungu Sifuna anachukua hii kiti asubuhi. Nimepitia chungu sana na speaker anaitwa Moses Masika Wetangula. Bwana Wetangula, kama niko na deni yako, kuja watu wa Bumula wachange pesa wakulipe, uachane na mimi. Achana na mimi. Mimi pia ni mtoto wa binadamu. Mimi pia nilizaliwa vile wao wamezaliwa. Wachana na mimi.
Vita yetu hapa chini. Unaona vita hii ya Jake na nani? Ni ya Waluya wenyewe. Na Jake nataka kupa roho. Ukiona miti natupiwa mawe, hiyo miti ina matunda. Tunaelewana? Wanaume paka uchikaze, na sisi tuko kama mandugu zako, si ndio?
Tunataka Waluya wachikaze. Hii mtoto ambayo nayo spika wetu wa bunge Bwana Wetangula na mheshimiwa, hiyo tutaketi chini kama Waluya tuone tutatatua namna gani.
Interior Security Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has said that the government will not be pressured by politicians in addressing the challenge of criminals in the country who have become a major security concern. While speaking in Elgeyo-Marakwet County, the Cabinet Secretary said that some politicians in the country have been interfering with government efforts to deal with criminals, emphasizing that the government will not back down in addressing these challenges. He further urged politicians to avoid politicizing security matters in the country, adding that anyone involved in criminal activities will face legal action.
I want to tell you in no uncertain terms that as a government we are not going to condone any further the use of young people, the hiring of young people, turning them into goons and being used in public meetings to terrorize citizens. We have made firm decision that regardless of who you are, we are going to deal with this issue of goonism with finality. And that's why you see the cleaning that is going on in Kitale. And that is what has happened in Kisumu, that those goons have been arrested. They have been brought before the court. They have now facing the justice system. And I have seen some of the leaders, including the governor of Siaya, the governor of Trans Nzoia, who the other day were crying that government is condoning goons. Now they are the ones crying that we have arrested those goons and taken them before the court of law. We will not be intimidated. The national government, the National Police Service has my firm instructions and directives, policy directives to make sure that this issue of goons and this issue of violence in meetings is brought to an end so that the country can move forward in an orderly manner. Mimi nataka ni useme sisi hatutishwi, tutasimama kidete, tutahakikisha ya kwamba wale ambao wanaleta vurugu katika taifa letu wameshikwa wote na kusafishwa, kupelekwa kotini, kupelekwa jela.
We are taking a short commercial break. Please stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
At 8:30 p.m.
Good morning.
You have my rent?
Leo jioni kama tutakuwa tumelipa rent, nauza simu yako.
Hamna pesa. $3 to make my nails today.
Sasa hivi natuhusu aje?
Can I order now? Do you ship? Can I get blinking ones?
Mimi nilikuwa na trade. Nimewekelea kitele yangu. Kitele yangu na trade. Nikikunyuma. Oh my God. He left me. Nitumie ni line.
Uko nje kuna wifi.
Why? Hi-fi?
Wait, so what do we call this dish again?
I have no idea.
The cucumbers are there specifically for my beauty routine.
Tamulini kero make a beauty product.
Na ameenda.
Tunafaa tukuwe na logo yetu. Like, si ni brand already.
We won't entertain divas.
No. I'm not dealing with a man child.
Amazing. Nishapenda hii energy.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
My father used to tell me that our hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition.
Welcome back. You're watching TV47 at 1. My name is Peter Kamau. Teachers and education stakeholders are now calling for greater integration of technology in competency-based education, saying digital skills are critical in preparing learners for the modern job market. Education leaders are urging schools across the country to introduce ICT lessons in every CBE classroom, while also embracing emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence to align learning with global trends. At the same time, teachers are appealing to parents to play a more active role in supporting learners amid growing concerns over rising school dropout cases. Education experts say embracing technology in classrooms is no longer optional, especially as the global job market increasingly shifts toward digital skills and innovation. They argue that introducing learners to ICT and artificial intelligence at an early stage could improve creativity, problem solving, and competitiveness, while also helping Kenya position itself as a leader in digital education within the region.
Ukiangalia kwa kweli, hata kama serikali inasema wanafunzi wote waliingia shule, hiyo ni thibitisho ya kwamba wanafunzi hawako shuleni, kuna wengi sana. Teknolojia ni muhimu sana katika mtaala mpya wa CBC kwa sababu teknolojia ndio inatumiwa kama njia moja ya kuwasilisha masomo mbalimbali. Na kulingana na sisi au mimi kama mwalimu mkuu SIGNET Thika Memorial tumetilia maanani mambo ya kufundisha teknolojia. Pia tumeanza klabu au kikundi cha coding, that is computer coding and statistics tunawafunza ili waweze kuelimika au kujulishwa na kufahamishwa mengi kuhusu teknolojia.
Technology lessons should be introduced in every competent-based education class. Why are we saying so? We need to keep up pace with the rest of the world. We need learners who are able and are conversant with technological programs and also applications which they can use to teach others in their future careers and also as a source of generating income.
Nominated Senator Karen Nyamu has urged the Nairobi County government to allocate space for hawkers ejected from the city streets. Speaking during an engagement forum with hawkers in Nairobi, Nyamu said she respects the county's efforts to restore order in the capital, but emphasized the need to consider the plight of hawkers by providing them with a designated marketplace.
Tutaenda na Chris Martin na komiti yake tukae kwa ofisi ya governor mpaka tupate solution ya hao watu ambao wametolewa CBD. Order ni mzuri, mimi na support order. Si hata nyinyi mna support order. Lakini lazima to balance. Watu wapate livelihood yao kwa sababu hapo ndio mnasomeshea watoto, hapo ndio mnakula nyinyi wenyewe na hizo ndio kazi mnafanya na tunawasupport sana. Nataka mjue tunawatambua na tunawasupport kwa hiyo kazi yenu. Na mimi nitakuwa mstari wa kwanza. Kile kitu mnataka kufanya environment yenu ikuwe environment mzuri ya biashara ndio mpate pesa kwa mfuko. watu wa CBD mnatoaga taxes, si ndio? Si mnalipaga kanjo? Si nyinyi ni wana wa biashara na mnachangia uchumi? Benefits zote za serikali nyinyi mnafaa mpate, ukweli?
Sisi tunataka tuungane na nyinyi, tusapotiane katika kuangalia welfare ya hawkers in town. Hawker ni mama ya mtu. Hawker ni baba ya mtu.
The government, through the Ministry of Education, has been challenged to expand the Higher Education Loans Board program to private medical training institutions across the country. Speaking during the unveiling of full and partial scholarships at Macmillan Medical Training College, the institution's director Moses Ochieng said extending the olive branch will go a long way in ensuring needy and interested learners seamlessly access the training. The scholarship seeks to support deserving learners acquire training and medical certification in a move geared towards strengthening healthcare service delivery in the country.
Private medical colleges like Macmillan are helping this country train the healthcare workforce that Kenya urgently needs. We are complementing government efforts. We want women from ordinary Kenyan families to access opportunities in programming, innovation, digital entrepreneurship, and emerging technology.
There's a lot of stigma in terms of women getting into technology. There are jobs that are set for women, and technology has not been one of them. So we are breaking this stigma and bringing up the program to empower women. We want them to come into the programs. We want to get them into the career market very ready within the tech industry.
Pupils in Ndhiwa constituency, Homa Bay County, have a reason to smile after Action Aid donated funds to construct classrooms in 4 schools across the region. During the handover ceremony, teachers and parents praised the initiative, terming it a major boost for learners who have long struggled with inadequate space. The community was also encouraged to create opportunities for children with disabilities to participate in sports and competition, noting that their potential and talents in various fields.
And today we are here to celebrate this project because the project will come handy for the children who are learning. This is one of our major strategic objectives for the program this year. And this project will we also anticipate that the future impact for the project will be improved enrollment for the young children in ECD.
We are very much grateful with the partner, and we just want to encourage them that before they terminate all their programs in this area, I would like to encourage them to continue providing us with those kinds of modern classrooms within the ward.
As we can see, in the last 1 year before the beginning of the construction, the classroom was not there. We had a mabati structure which was not done. It was leaking.
Still on matters education, parents in Trans Nzoia County have been urged to stop isolating children living with mental health and disability challenges and instead seek early medical help to prevent complications. Leaders emphasize the need for parents to register their children in special schools so they can benefit from modern education tailored to their needs. The wider community has also been encouraged to create opportunities in sports and competition, noting that many children with disabilities have shown remarkable talents when given a chance.
Mara mingi wakati tumeendelea na hii kazi yetu ya afya ya akili, tumepata wazazi wengi, mnapopata shida, mtoto ako na shida afya ya akili, mnapeleka kwa waganga, madaktari wa kienyeji, wengine mnasema huyu amerogwa, wengine mnasema huyu amepagawa na mapepo. Na mnapata ya kwamba huyu mtoto anaendelea kuwa na hiyo shida, mwishowe by the time mnakuja sasa hospitali imeenda beyond repair.
Nahimiza wazazi, ni mapenzi ya Mungu wewe kupata mtoto. Na ukiwa umepata awe na upungufu fulani, hiyo si kazi yako. Shukuru Mungu amekupatia. Kuna mwenye hana. Wacha kuficha yeye nyumbani, alafu Jumapili unaenda kanisani. Dhambi kubwa ni kuficha mtoto kwa nyumba, na Jumapili unaenda kanisani, sijui unaenda kuomba nini. Tuko na wazazi ambao wameficha watoto wao nyumbani. Tafadhali tunawauliza muwatoe kwa nyumba waende shule wakae na wenzao.
Hawa watoto vile unawaona hapa, wengine ni waimbaji, si kweli? Wengine ni dancers, right? Wengine ni comedians, right? Kwa hivyo tuta make sure tunaguza hizo vipawa, kwa sababu ninajua tukiguza hizo vipawa, yani kuvifanya vikue ndani mwao, itawapa ajira, si kweli? Kwa hivyo mimi kidogo nitakuwa mtu ambaye nitasimama na hawa watoto kwa kila njia.
Let's switch gears to the lighter side of news. The highly anticipated 5th season of Safaricom Chapa Dimba has been launched today in Kisumu at the Jomo Kenyatta Stadium Mamboleo, with a lineup of mouth-watering matches expected to bring the lakeside city to a standstill. Our sports reporter Mutua Duncan is on location. Let's cross over to Kisumu and listen in. Mutua.
All right, thank you. And we are back in Kisumu. This time round, we are back for the Safaricom Chapa Dimba. We have already witnessed some level of talent, high level of talent, because in the morning, Butere were beaten by Nyakach Girls. And then later on, we saw Green Commandos, Kakamega High School, beating their rivals Kisumu 2-1. And being a tournament that is being held here in Kisumu, I'm not alone. Ali Hassan Kauleni yuko ndani. Ali, namna gani? Umeona mechi ambazo umeziona, level of talent.
Kwanza awali ya yote, welcome our viewers, na tuseme this is Kisumu Dala. Welcome aboard, tunasema ero kamano. Mapokezi yamekuwa mazuri. Behind us, wamekwenda half time. Hawa ni media, walikuwa wanacheza, na tumemwona mzee mzima Papa Rocho akicheza huo mchezo. What a beautiful game. Still 0-0 half time. Look at the crowd.
Ni wengi.
Look at the crowd. Mashabiki wamefika tayari kabisa, wanasubiri mechi mbili. Obunga dhidi ya Manyata, alafu Gor Mahia Youth against FC Leopards. What a day. We are waiting for the two big matches.
And speaking about two big matches, we have already witnessed the likes of Green Commandos playing against Kisumu Day. Green Commandos were forced to come from behind
and win 2-1.
Winning 2-1. So now that
the captain
Nango. Now that kuingia kwenye Chapa Dimba, Green Commandos wamerudi. Zungumzia ile mechi ambayo imekamilika.
Hiyo mechi ambayo ilikuwa imekamilika, hatukuanza vizuri sana kwa kuwa wachezaji walikuwa na fatigue kidogo, lakini second half vile makocha walituongelesha, nikasai kwa wachezaji wangu, tukaamua kuinuka na kupata bao mbili na
wakashinda. Haya mashindano kwako wewe mchezaji chipukizi ya Chapa Dimba na Safaricom yanakusaidiaje? Unajisikiaje?
Nasikia poa sana. Juu hii Chapa Dimba ina expose wachezaji all over the world na iko na opportunities mingi. Juu ukiona saa hii mascouts wengi wako hapa hivi study na pia au wakubwa wa sports pia naona wako hapa hivi. So inamaanisha kuwa yani hii Chapa Dimba inatu expose sana kama wachezaji wadogo na inafanya tuwe na opportunities mingi za kwenda abroad na kujoin Premier League. Na kujoin hizi teams za Premier League.
Wewe shabiki wa timu gani?
Kenya, EPL, Arsenal. Yeah. Kenya ni Gor.
Timu zako mbili huenda zikashinda mataji zote mwaka huu.
Yeah. Kauleni kocha yuko pia. Kwa haraka tu sababu studioni wananiambia turudishe. Kocha karibu hapa. Karibu pande huu. Ile timu mmepiga, mmelazimishwa kutoka nyuma, lakini mwisho wa siku mkashinda. Green Commandos are back. Hii official tournament ikianza officially, mambo yatakuwaje?
I think tutakuja kucompete na mwishowe tutaibeba.
The boys were forced to come from one goal down to register a win. Wapi mlibadilisha?
I think the most important thing is atuku panic. When we were 1-0 down, we didn't panic. So it was not the first comeback we've made
comebacks of 2-0 down, 3-0 down, and still won. So,
Oh, kings of comebacks.
yes, sir. So we were sure we were going to win. We only needed to make few adjustments. I think tuliwaambia tu move ball haraka kidogo. That first half kidogo hatuko na move ball. We were not passing quickly. Unajua strength ya team yetu ina lie on passing.
Okay.
So at first half kidogo mwili ni kama maybe I think hatuko warm enough juu tumekuja tukaharakishwa tuingie grao, so warm up pia haikuwa efficient. So tulicheza hiyo first half, then second half I think kidogo mwili ilikuwa imechemka vizuri.
Na coach, kwa mwisho tu, Chapa Dimba vijana kushiriki kwenye tournament kama hii ya grassroots inamaanisha nini kwenu kwa haraka tu?
Well, ni opportunity poa sana kwa vijana wadogo. As a coach, I would want to see my boys play at the top level. Now playing at the top level comes with exposure, which Chapa Dimba actually is giving. Last time I saw boys play in Spain, they went out for tournament or something in Spain.
This year they are going to Sweden.
This year they are going to Sweden. I would want to see my boys in the traveling squad. I think that would be a good thing for us as a team.
Shukran sana.
Kauli ilifunga tuende sababu tuna ziada. Kumbuka tunasubiri mechi mbili kubwa, Obunga dhidi ya Manyata, alafu Gor Mahia Youth dhidi ya AFC Leopards papa hapa Kisumu. Erokamano TV47 viewers.
Tumeenda. Thank you so much, Peter. Back to you in studio.
Thank you very much, Duncan. Thank you very much. And that's your Saturday 1 p.m. bulletin. Thank you so much for spending part of your Saturday afternoon with us. My name is Peter Kamau. Africa Express is coming right up. Enjoy your viewing.